It was a moment of history decades in the making. The President of the United States on Cuban soil and the US national anthem ringing out across Revolutionary Square. This is the very location where Fidel Castro used to denounce American imperialism in front of huge crowds. But this has been a trip of firsts. And that continued as President Obama laid a wreath at a memorial dedicated to revolutionary hero Jose Marti. From there, it was on to what many considered the main event, the meeting of the two leaders, who addressed some of the pressing issues facing the reconciliation and then answered difficult questions from the amassed media about human rights issues.
It is not correct to ask me about political prisoners. Tell me the name of just one political prisoner.
The relationship between our governments will not be transformed overnight. We continue, as President Castro indicated, to have some very serious differences, including on democracy and human rights. And President Castro and I have had very frank and candid conversations on these subjects.
But words and promises are one thing. For Cubans on the streets of Havana, they want action and the possibilities that brings.
I
hope he will help the labor force, more business, so anyone who wants to open a business in Cuba can actually do it without any problems. I hope that the Cuban government will help the country to prosper, to get out of the hole that we are in now.
There may only be 150 kilometres of ocean between these two countries, but on some issues they remain worlds apart. Nobody's expecting a quick solution, and the very fact that a US president is here in Cuba shows just how far things have come since the Cold War. John Beaver, SABC News, Havana.